better start for your team tonight, Sheldon? What do you think the difference was?
We scored. I got a lot of questions yesterday or the other day about our start. I actually didn't have any problem with our start in Ottawa, depending how you define the start. We're talking about the full 20 minutes of the start. Yeah, we were down 3-0, but in Ottawa they scored at about 8.5 minute mark. That was the first scoring chance we'd given up. The shots at that point were 4-3 or 4-2 or something like that. So I had no issue with our start in Ottawa, as I said, but it certainly was nice to score first.
Sure. What's your impression of Bunting now? When he scores the goal time through 3 games, what do you like to put in, John?
Yeah, we've spoken about him a lot. He's just. Yeah, he's just. Whether he's scoring or not, he's competing at a very high level. He's engaged in the game, and he's engaged in every shift. He wants to score, and when I say that, of course, everybody wants to score, but it's very obvious. It's apparent he's putting himself out there. He's not afraid to go to the areas where the goals are more likely to happen, and he's in the fight every day. That's what I like about him.
Can you take us through the review, whether that came from you or the call came in, and what you saw on that play, because that turned out to be a huge play.
Yeah, well, the process is, our guys, led by Jordan Bean and Sam Kim, on the video side of things, they're on top of it every time the puck crosses the blue line. Whether it's a goal or not, they're on top of it, and we usually know pretty much instantly whether they feel it's offside. So we had a pretty strong sense of that one right away. He told me to give him a second. I have a screen, on the bench as well, and they put the picture up there for me, and it was pretty clear that we had a good case there. So it was pretty easy decision in that sense, and I was pretty confident it was going to come back.
Besides the goal, how much better was Simmons and that line compared to the first 2 games?
Yeah, a lot better. Scoring a goal does a lot for everybody's confidence for the line. It gets them going. Coach gets more confident in them, wants to get them out there because they've earned it, and they've got our group going. Yeah, I thought those guys were good. I thought they were better in Ottawa as well. I thought those guys gave us some good shifts down in Ottawa. So it was nice to see them build on that today and get rewarded.
And your thoughts on the Lickran's first game?
I thought he was really good. Gave us some good minutes. He played with Muzz and killed penalties and had some tough assignments. For his first game today, and I thought he did a really good job. A couple times things got in behind him, but he also got a stick on some things and broke up some plays at the same time. So he played some important minutes for us today. It's a real nice first game for him.
I know this morning you were saying Mrazek's still being assessed, Sheldon. Is there an update of him now?
Yeah, there is. We're expecting it to be 14 days. Yeah.
Safe to say Hutchison will be backing up on Monday?
Hutch will be at practice for us tomorrow, yeah.
What are you seeing out of that Marner, Tavares, and Ritchie line? You've broken them up the last couple games now, having together the points, but what are you liking right now? What do you kind of need from them?
Well, me breaking them up really has nothing to do with that line necessarily. It's more me just trying to get Will with those guys. That's really it. I thought the line, they've had a ton of chances. Tavares and Marner in particular have had a ton of chances. Ritchie hasn't had a bunch here yet, but I think they'll come. I thought today was his most physical game. I thought he did some good things, had some good plays with the puck through the neutral zone. So I thought that line, did some good things and deserved to be rewarded. They had some really good shifts and some great scoring opportunities. But those guys did a lot of good things for us here today. And like I said, didn't get rewarded, but fortunately we didn't need it tonight, which leads me to believe they're more likely to score next time out.
By putting Willard with them, is that just to get him some extra minutes, or what's the thought process there?
Well, I just think that putting our 3 best guys together has great potential to produce positive results for us. So different points in the game, coming out of a TV timeout or after an icing or what have you, I like to go to that. I do similar things when Matthews is available. Whether you do it more frequently when you're trailing in a game, but there was a couple times here tonight I just thought it was a good opportunity for us to get them together and give our group a boost. But I also, of course, like it when we're on different lines and gives us greater balance too.
Any nervous moments tonight when Jack's out there and you've got a guy from
No, nothing. I mean, to me, there was no reason to think that way. Jack got through the game and was good and comfortable, and it's an unfortunate situation. That's a reality of the flat cap system here, and the fact that for the first time in the flat cap, like, you don't have the exemptions and things that were in place for COVID last year. You're going to see a lot of this throughout the league. In fact, from what I'm told, Colorado's playing one man short tonight as well. One skater short. You're going to see this a lot around the league, I think, is the reality. But happened to be us here tonight. We got through it. Like I said before, you go into the game thinking positively, so you're not too concerned about the backup goaltender. You're just preparing the team, and lucky for us, we didn't need it, and you guys got through the game very well.
Griffith told us he said he needed to be better when speaking to us this morning, and then he came out with a 2-point night. How important was it for him to bounce back in?
I missed the beginning.
Kerfoot just said. Kerfoot.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, it was important. Yeah, I had spoken with him here this morning, and Kurt's a good player, and he's played a lot of good hockey for us over my time here. And I could tell he just wasn't playing the way he's capable of. But I spoke with him I used the mindset of today's game one. Let's go into it with a clean slate and go out and play the way you're capable of. It was really great to see him score a goal. I think that'll go a long way for his confidence and for him to kind of get rolling. But I thought today was certainly his strongest game, not just because of the goal.